Hello, this is another problem from the AMC 10 prep book, right over here. Here's a question. How many of the following are true for right triangle ABC with two lengths A and B and hypotenuse C? So you have your standard right angle triangle. Okay, and we need to find how many of these are true. So let's start with the first one. A plus B is greater than C. Well, if we just think about that, this length plus that length, if you try and put it like flat down, if you try and move this A length over here, then of course it would have to be always longer than C. So we know that this is true, and we're just gonna put a little check mark right there. Now, angle A plus angle B is equal to angle C. So angle C is equal to 90 degrees, and since the whole triangle is equal to 180 degrees, that means that A plus B has to be also equal to 180 minus C, which is 180 minus 90. So that means that angle A plus B has to be equal to 90 degrees, which is the same thing that angle C is. So that is also true. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. That is the Pythagorean theorem. Yes, that is true. Now we get into some of the harder stuff. A cubed plus B cubed is less than C cubed. Okay, so if we write C cubed as C times C squared, then we could also, instead of saying, to figure out if C cubed is greater, then we could replace it with a normal. Instead of A cubed, you could replace it with CA squared, and then just see which one's bigger, because if that's bigger, then you know that the C squared has to be bigger. Okay, so, and then you could also say is equal to C A squared plus B squared, which is just distributing equal to this. And we know that this right here is greater than A times A squared plus B times B squared. So now that we have that, we can see that the only thing that we replaced with the A cubed and the B cubed is that using the C squared, we had the C in place of one of the A's, and we know that C is bigger than A because it's the hypotenuse, and it has to be the biggest of the three lengths, which means that this one over here is also true. Now we're moving on to number 5. Okay. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared, and just using the a variation of the difference formula, we're just going to say this, and then we're also going to add or divide both of these by 2 so that we can get the answer that we're looking for. We have to really manipulate this and to trying to get something that we want. So we can then use some multiply by 2 on both sides to say this. And so that means that since 2C squared is equal to that plus that, and both of these are going to be positive, that means that 2C squared is going to be greater than either one of those, which includes A plus B quantity squared, which means that if you take the square root of both, this square root is only supposed to be over the 2. Sorry about that. We take the square root of both. We take the square root of 2. C is greater than A plus B, which is exactly what this said. So all of these are right. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.